Hey, good morning, you guys. It is freaking Thursday, baby. One more day till freaking the weekend hit. I can't wait to see whether this bill from Burns get passed. Cause baby, I need a 4-day week of work and get 3 days of weekend because honestly, I am sick of working with people. I am. I really am. And you guys, if y'all did not know, I am a Capricorn, a true born Capricorn. Rising Capricorn is setting down as Capricorn. Okay? I am not mixed with any other zodiac signs. But baby, let me tell you, like I have been telling my friends, the ones that I used to call friends and people that is trying to get to know me or whatever the case may be, I have my ups and I have my downs just like everybody else, right? But there is something special with me. I like to be socially detoxed, right? Hey babes. Thanks for tuning in to Too Hot to Sip podcast, where the tea stay hot and ready to be spilled. Babes, did you get the chance to follow this podcast yet? No? Then what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it now. I don't think you want to miss out on these crazy topics. Also, you can follow us on our social media. It will always be listed down below in the description box. Okay, well, stay tuned for this new episode today. Bye. Mwah. So if I get overly stimulated, with people just always coming throughout the entire week, just nonstop. There is no rest. Everybody just coming, and need to talk to me, need to see me, it drains the life out of me. You know what I'm saying? And I am a natural introvert. As much as I talk a lot on here on, my podcast or YouTube or whatever, it's only because I'm not physically sitting in front of people and having conversation. You know how podcast is. Podcast, you're by yourself typically, if that's the type of podcast you have, and you're just talking into a mic and just recording yourself, right? So that doesn't count when people be like, oh, how you're an introvert and you're always talking, you're always you're always doing this on your podcast, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. But it's totally different when you physically have to look at someone. Some people might want to touch you when they talk or whatever the case may be and just get overly stimulated. And I don't like that. I like to, hey, I see you for a good 2-3 hours, whatever. And I want to be home in my room, door closed, in bed, freaking watching my animes or playing my video games, whatever the case may be, or just scrolling through my phone and just be alone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to jump into this and say, when it comes to a relationship, I am single now. And for the 31 year of life, okay, to where I could remember, kind of being around people, talking to people claiming to be my friend, then stop being my friend and whatever the case may be, I realized that it's not me that have the problem. It's other people that have problem of who I am. And it's so funny is because I had a conversation with this guy. Let's say he does like me. He really have a really huge crush on me. I don't view him in that type of way. But nevertheless, he made a great point. It's not for people to like me or understand me. It's a person to like me and understand me. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, I don't need to feel like I have to accommodate for everyone to like me or change my personality because, you know, a lot of people just don't understand me or feel as if I'm so weird, I'm so different, I'm so bougie, or I feel like I'm stuck up, or whatever the case may be, because they don't understand my personality. It's just for that one particular person or a handful of people that understands me, that love me for me, to understand me and for me to like them, and vice versa. And I'm like, you know what? You make a great point, because I think when I was in my teenage years, I always strive to stay quiet, stay neutral, not be too much or do too little, because you don't want to overstimulate the next person and they feel uncomfortable around you or feel like you're weird or whatever the case may be. And in time, when I start turning like 18, 19, and so on, I started to build the I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't care. Like, if you don't understand me, you don't like my personality, you don't care for it or whatever, or I'm not your friend because I'm this, I'm that, then bitch, I did not care. Like, okay, bye. Like, you doing me a favor by clearing yourself out of my list. Thank you. So, with that being said, back to relationship wise, and this stems for like dating wise and like friendship, but I'm mostly talking about dating. I just realized that probably the reason why I have been single for so long, and I'm not gonna even talk about like the dude that knows me for years, that's been around. That's a whole different situation. That's a whole different topic. We'll talk about that on another day. But I realized that there's a lot have been played, like from my personality, from the religion I grew up in, from my parents' influence, and all that kind of created this, I don't even know what to call it. Like, it just created an atmosphere around me when it comes to dating. Like, yeah, my standards could be high, but it's not high like I'm like, oh, bitch, you need to be a millionaire, you need to be this, you need to be that, you need to be this, or whatever. I think my standards are high for guys that really don't have nothing going on for themselves, or guys that do have stuff going on for themselves. The religion and my parent aspects start to kick in. You know what I'm saying? It's like vice versa. So it's really hard for people to kind of date me. So let me break down my personality completely to the best of my knowledge, okay? So, like I said, I am a Capricorn. Now, a lot of people may not believe in zodiac signs and what it says and this and that, but let me tell y'all, when I was literally reading the zodiac sign for Capricorn, I kid you not, is to the T, besides the sexual part and relationship part. That's it. So, going back to breaking down my personality. Like I said, I'm a Capricorn. Read upon what a Capricorn is. But just know, minus the sexual part and relationship part, that is not true for me. So, boom. For me, personality-wise, I am an introvert, like I had said earlier. I am a bit bubbly when it comes to it, but at the same time, I have my days. And it's not as if I have an attitude, but it's the simple fact that when I'm really not up to it, like when I really did not get like a social detox, yet, I stay quiet, because it's like my energy is drained and I need to kind of just save the little energy that I do have for any other major situation that may pop up. So socially, I would, decrease on that. So I'll just stay quiet. I'll look at you. I am hearing what you're saying and whatever. I might give you a quick little, yeah, okay. All right. So I'll check on that later and whatever, right? Instead of being like, oh, okay, girl, I'll check on that later. Let me da-da-da-da. Girl, let me tell you the story of this and that. Like, instead of that, that's the difference, right? But a lot of people takes that quietness as I have an attitude or whatever. When I don't, I just need to socially disconnect because I am drained of all of my energy and I just have like 10%. And I really need to save that 10% until I make it home, where I can really just close my door and just rest. And then I'll come back in an hour or two and I'm ready to be bubbly all over again. Right? So with that being said, there's going to be some days, some months, sometimes some years where I just don't talk to my friends on a regular basis. Unless you are like one of my closest friend that I truly trust with my entire life. And right now I only have 3 people that I do that with, but it's really just one now. And that's my best friend. Period. That's my best friend that have that, like, he knows the inside and out of me. And we kind of understand each other simply because we have similar personalities. So he understands. So there's going to be some days quiet, some days where I'm just not into it. Some days where I'm just like, girl, today's not the day, or today's the day. Let's go out. Let's do this. Da, 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 da. He understands. So when it comes to finding friendship, I realize everyone is on 10. Everyone is on like bubbly state. Like, you have to talk to them every day. You have to see them every day. You have to check up on them every day. When I tell you, like, the last 2 stories I told you, I believe that is the reason why our friendship ends, is because people expect me to be on 10 with them all the time. And I am not on 10 all the time. You know what I'm saying? I am on 2%. I'm on 5%. Sometimes I might be at a 9. And some days I might be on a 10. So a lot of people just don't understand that. And I think we need to break this cycle of thinking everyone have to be on the same level that you in. Because that's not true. You will miss out on good friendships and good relationship with that type of thinking. And I have seen that. Did I talk to a therapist? No, but I am on top of that of one of my personality trait. I am an observer. So before I communicate, before I talk to you, before I think that you're cool, I'm going to observe you for a while. Right? I'm going to be, neutral. Sometimes some people think that, I have an attitude when I'm staying neutral, but bitch, I guess I just have the resting bitch face because my dad have it. That's why my dad smiles all the time, because people be thinking he's mean, but he's not. It's just that our face, when we rest our face and we're not smiling, people think we're sad, we're going through something, or we're just mean. And I'm just having a regular day. Like, I'm just not smiling every time, like, it's kind of weird to me. And that was something that I really hated, because every fucking time I step out and I just have a resting bitch face, people would think, I have an attitude, or I'm going through something. And they will always tell me, just smile. You're too pretty not to smile. Like, bitch, did I say I had a problem? Did I say I have an issue? Like, I don't want to smile every time I'm talking to someone. If I said hi, good morning, it doesn't have to include a smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand society when it comes to that. It doesn't mean that I'm being rude or disrespectful or being a bitch to you if I don't smile with me saying hi or whatever. It's like, hi, good morning. And I could walk away. If you're not going to have a conversation with me, then hi, good morning, and I'm going to go in. If I'm really not up to smiling, it's not as if I'm being rude. You know what I'm saying? At least I greeted you. Now, if I did not smile, plus I didn't say good morning or hi, then of course, now you can go ahead and prejudge me and be like, oh, I think Diana having a bad day. Oh, I think she have an attitude, or et cetera, et cetera. But if I'm saying hi, good morning, and I'm just walking away, then, or I'm saying hi, good morning, how's everything? And I'm having a simple conversation without a smile, does not mean I have a fucking attitude, you know, or I'm being mean, or I'm being rude, or I'm a bitch for not smiling. Like, y'all need to really get that out of y'all head sometime, because that shit really irked my nerve for years. And sometimes it still does, because it's like, y'all think because I'm such a pretty girl in the face, like, pretty girls is supposed to be smiling all the time. No, bitch. Okay? I'm not going to be smiling all the time. That's for ugly people that have to smile all the time just to show some beauty. Let me stop. Let me stop. But I'm just saying, you know, like, I don't want to smile all the fucking time. You know, that is not me. That is not who I am. I am not a mean person. It's only when you provoke me. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, going back to what I was saying, I'm an observer, like I said. And it's going to take, like, some fucking weeks, days, probably months for me to kind of figure you out and see if my energy will kind of blend with yours, to see if, like, me and you gonna rock. And there's some days where, bitch, you know, I misconstrued, because a lot of people put on this fake, I'm on 10, I'm good friends, I'm good person, and da da da. And then when you really start to get to know them and you really start to see who they are, they end up being like fucking snakes in the grass and bite you behind your fucking kneecaps and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I take my time and observe people. So once again, it's not as if I'm rude or anything, but I just take precautions on who I invite around my energy. Like I said, sometimes I slip up and, you know, I fuck up sometimes, but that's just a learning situation. Everybody have to go through that. But 99.9%, I'm always right. Okay? Let me tell you that. That's another percent. That's another attribute to my personality. Okay? 99.99, I'm right, bitch. Okay? And it never fails. It never fucking fails. And I think people try to take advantage of that a lot, because I am not like the outspoken person. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, oh no, you doing this, you doing that. It's, bitch, like, when it piles up like stack of newspapers, then I'm going to talk. Then I'm going to say something. But between that, I'm going to watch everyone. I'm watching. Like right now, I'm watching my boss. I'm watching my coworkers. I'm watching residents. I'm watching you guys, because at the end of the day, when I had left my guard down, a bitch stabbed me in the back. And because of my skin tone, they used that against me. And when I tell you, that shit never happened to me ever in life, but this one particular time, I was shocked. I was so shocked that I left that shit. I left that job. I'm like, fuck y'all, fuck this 2 weeks. Cause I am too shocked that this even happened. If you so-called my previous boss, like, oh, I got your back. If you just tell me what's going on, I got your back. I'll take care of you, da da da. And bitch, he did a whole 180 on me. Oh, bitch. Bye. Oh yeah, I see how this goes. So with that being said, I'm still an observer, okay? So it takes me time to kind of open up to people. So that comes with dating as well. It takes me time to open up to people. And there's this story I had told that you guys, you have to be subscribed to listen to my stories to kind of understand when I'm talking or ranting on here. But there was this particular guy that had every fucking thing that I wanted in a guy. Every fucking thing, from the way he looks, from the way he talks, from the way he, hold on me, the way that he takes care of me when, we out and eating or doing something. Like 10 out of 10, bitch, the best date ever. Okay, best date. Bitch, I was talking to my best friend about him so much. I was like, Bessie, this is the one. This is the one, bitch. But he had way too many bones in the closet for me. So I had to end it. And he had too many mental issues as well, that I don't think would be the best fit for me. And again, like I said, too many bones in the closet. But where I was going with this is simply, he had told me in one of our dates that he said he felt like I have not opened up to him. And for me, I feel like, why would I open up to you? And it's our 5th date in 2 months, right? And I really don't know where this is going. So, like I said, I don't open up to people. That's another attribute to my personality. I do not open up to people fast. I do slowly but surely, I do, but not 100%. Like, I'll give you like a good 5%, a good 10%. But the rest, I am hiding from you because I don't know, first of all, I don't know where this is going. 3, I don't know if you're going to be the type of person, if we ever get into an argument or whatever, you're going to spat all that shit back in my face, right? So it's like I take precaution. And I understand a lot of people does that. It don't have to be a Capricorn thing. But with my case, it takes a while. We could be together for fucking 10 years and I'm still slowly but surely opening up to you. Prime example, I don't know what I'm supposed to call him, but there's this particular guy that I've been with for years, and he is not going to leave me alone at all. It don't matter what I do, and it's 2 of them like this. Whatever I do, say, or whatever, they're not going to leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? But till now, and I know them for over 8+ years, and I still have not opened to them at all. Like, probably they're at 25%. Probably less than that. You know what I'm saying? So it takes me a long time to trust you, to believe in you, to make sure that you're not going to spit it in my face. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm still dealing with my asthma. But it's going to take me a long time to open up to you and whatever. And it's hard. And I understand there's some exes. I'm not even saying exes because we didn't really date, like be in a relationship, but we did go on a few dates, this and that. And I do get that a lot. They be like, you never open up to me. I don't really understand who you are entirely because I feel like you're hiding stuff or whatever. And it's not as if I don't want to tell you. I have to trust in you 100%. You know what I'm saying? Even my family don't know me 100%. So rest assured, you're is not alone.
Hey babes, thanks for tuning in and listening to this episode. Like, share, and follow our podcast if you really enjoyed today's topic. because there's so much more to come, and I don't think you want to miss out. Okay, I didn't think so. Well, babes, see you later on the next episode. Bye.